Hello there, I am the Abyssal Drink, and today we monitor my Zed game. Yes, I decided to play Zed. Well, really, I was trying to play Talon, but I changed my mind, and that's all that needs to be known. Frankly, I forgot. I'm watching this like 2 days after I played it. So yeah. Honestly, this would have been a good one to record live, but again, as I kind of don't know how a game's going to go, and my memory is so shit, I will forget to delete bad games very often. I just didn't record it. But that's not entirely a problem. I mean, I'm pretty sure no one does videos like this at all where they go over the game. I mean, people have done it. It's just really, really rare. So, playing a Zed against an Akali. These are my runes: Electrocute, Taste of Blood, Eyeball, Ultimate Hunter, Coup de Grace, Triumph with, I believe, double attack damage and magic resistance. So, against an Akali, she's annoying. Yes, she can be annoying. My kind of whole goal here is just to kind of play safe for the most part until, like, what I want to do is play safe. I shouldn't say what I want to do. I should say, like, what I should do is, like, play safe till level 3. When I have my Shadow, when I have my E, then I can start doing things to her. But otherwise, she has kind of a range advantage, like a slight damage advantage on me because of her Q and passive. So it's like I really can't fight back against her damage potential. So all I should do is just play safe, get my licks in every now and then to also get a taste of blood off. But right now, there is an Urgot invading the jungle. Now he gets the first blood onto the Mumu, but I do manage to get an easy kill off onto him. He had no flash. I didn't know if he didn't have flash or not. But he obviously was going to go to the blast cone. He has only one way to go, and even if he dodges, like even if he avoids my E and my Q, I can still jump to my Shadow to auto him again. So now that I have this red buff and my W, I'm level 3 now, I can actually jump in on this Akali. So this Akali is making a giant mistake, thinking that she could step up to me, and she dies. Once I chunk her out with my combo, and then I have the red buff, like, it's just too easy. So now Talia decides to invade it, and since I have the wave pushing, Akali was dead, but, you know, I decided, like, okay, I can make my way up, put this over, and use Shadow, get a free kill. Kale is also chasing after this Urgot, and I'm thinking of going, but then he's just underneath his tower, and I'm like, yeah, I don't have my W. I don't have my W, so I can't go in, and at this point, I don't... Oh, I do just get the kill. Yep, I just wanted to wait. I just needed to wait for my W. But, you know, so that's 4 kills, and I pushed the wave up because Kale has no TP. I missed the cannon. But since Kale has no TP, I might as well make this wave crash. Urgot also has no TP, so he's going to miss a lot of minions. Just a whole butt ton. So 4 kills at 4 minutes is pretty good. Boots, serrated, and 2 longswords. And I'm still technically ahead of farm. Especially since this is a cannon wave. Like, I don't need a Mumu to be holding this here. But, you know, he's picking up some things. Although he's pushing the wave. Kind of, sort of. But I managed to get the CS, at least. Kind of, sort of. Not fully, entirely. But I try. Okay, so I have kills. I have damage. what can I do with this? Well, Akali is bot lane. Because she's bot, I know I push the wave in like normal, and I make a move to go towards bot lane. But I see this vision here, and I think of sitting in this brush, but I decide not to and instead sit in this brush. Put a ward there, and this is pretty good because, boop, I am not revealed. So, I see the Talia, I ult her, she flashes, and I kind of fuck up my shadow. I should have put my shadow here. Like, ult, put my W shadow here. Then I could have done something a little bit better, but nope. But it's fine. I get the flash out of Talia, and Zed ultimate is 100-second cooldown. So everything's fine right now. I have more damage than... I'm level 6. I have more damage than Akali has with just an amp tome. And I can just pressure her out of wave really easily. So because of this, that means I can always just be pushing the wave and then moving off to another lane to, roaming off to another lane to try and get more kills. They don't have vision here. They know that I'm MIA, but I still want to see maybe I can get something. Amumu's coming in as well. And they're kind of out of position. Mumu misses his chain, so I'm like, yeah, probably just leave. I'm trying to use my, I was trying to use my W to just slow, but then I got slowed. And I probably could have just flashed away, seeing that I did have flash, and I didn't need to give a shutdown. Bad play, definitely, from me. Didn't have ult. And why I jumped in, I think at the time I was thinking, for some reason my brain was like, yo, Amumu actually went in. We should go. And it's like, no, that's not what happened. He failed. So I should not be following up. So here's Akali, and here's a dead Akali. I just know the damage. Like, I know that I'll be able to kill her, because I just have so much damage. Like, she can't live. And I use my Ignite to make sure that I'm always aware of where she is if she tries shrouding away. And since I got the majority, like half HP'd her with my ult, I mean, before even ulting her, it's not really going to be that hard to do anything. And she didn't even have flash up at that time, so it's like, what is she going to do? Is she going to ult under the tower? She can't escape at all. So, it's just kind of a free and easy kill. Push the wave again. And I look around the map, see what I could possibly do. I see that Urgot is super low. And, like, they just got back to lane, but the low Urgot looks like a tasty treat. Plus, there's a Talia coming by. So maybe I could try to do something, but Kale dies. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to sit here, chill here. Maybe the Talia comes by. Maybe she doesn't. And I'm preparing to W over the wall, just in case she does have vision and tries to use her W on me. But it doesn't happen. She was apparently, you can hear the sounds. She's taking her Krugs. So, kind of unfortunate. But I still have a farm lead on the Akali. I still have a lot of gold. And now I have the Duskblade of Jekthar. Reason why I have the Duskblade of Jekthar is kind of like, I don't really want Eclipse since it's been like nerfed so much. And I don't feel like I really need, armor penetration. But I also don't want Prowler either. Like, I just don't... Like, I probably could have used Prowler, but I didn't want to rely on it. I feel like I have enough damage just with base lethality, like so. Like, I almost killed her. I just needed, like, one more ability. One more ability, probably auto her. I don't know if I did or not, but could have killed her, but didn't. And, like, that's just, like, with, maybe, that's one lethality item. Full lethality would just kind of be an overkill. So I'm like, just blade so I can, like, go stealth over and over again. I flash in, get the kill on the Talia. go invisible thanks to Dustblade. But I don't have my ult, so I don't really want to go onto the Ashe. If I have ult, I go on the Ashe. But since I don't, we'll just leave things as they are. Meanwhile, this is a cool interaction. Kayle manages to live. Never mind. Kayle dies. But she almost lived. Since she was immune to death while getting pulled in by the Urgot. So I get Moby Boots so that it's like I'm trying to roam around. I'm trying to get to situations just that little bit faster. I just want to get there that little bit faster. Now I'm wondering like what's she doing? That I see the little dagger, so I know she's already flipped over the wall. And here, like, yep, immediately get her to Shroud using my W. And then ability haste is pretty good with Zed since, you know, his W, I mean, it does cost energy. But having it up more often is really, just really good for escapes. Here's a little trick that I know from Zed. Throw your W behind into safety, use your ultimate on them, and it's just kind of a free kill. I was just testing the water, seeing if I could do it, and I did manage to do it. I mean, it's pretty easy when the Akali's like, what, still, she's like level 8? And I'm level 10, right? No, she's level 7. Wow, I have a 3-level advantage on her. Yeah, so 3-level advantage, I have so many kills, I have more gold than her, like, it's pretty easy. So I push wave, then I'm like, okay. Like here, I again have to look for what else to do. I walk all the way back so that it's not clearly obvious, but like, if I'm moving around, like Kayle's dead. Why would I go top to 1v1 the Urgot? Not doing that. Meanwhile, this Ashe has a 300 gold bounty on her that I could really use. And we have an AP Twitch too, so it's like save him from that lane as much as possible, but they're playing pretty well, and I am not Zed99. That motherfucker, I just am not. But I push wave up, and I'm like, okay, time to go roam again. They back the hell off, and I notice they put that there. See if maybe I can get the kill. I cannot because of a mortal shield bow. That item saved her very much so. Get the kill. Get a free kill onto the Talia. Thanks to Mumu's damage output. Why are these two flipped? I don't know. They are now unflipped. I know Akali was MIA, so I didn't really want to go back to lane. I'm too low. I don't have ultimate, so there's no way I'm out playing her, even if I have a level advantage and an item advantage. Like, and, you know, if anyone, I don't want to, you know, give away a bounty kill to the Akali of all people. But the wave is pushing, and I'm going to push it again. So I want to figure out, okay, what's the next move? Turret plates have fallen. Not that I ever cared for turret plating, I just want to roam around and try and get kills. Try to put the enemy team behind. So we get the dragon, and Akali's going in, trying to achieve something. She flashes over the wall. And then, I don't want to use my W. I just don't want to use my W to go in. Because I want to use it as more of an like kind of an escape option or another mobility option after I've ulted. Like that's what I want my W to be for. Not just go in and then, not just to jump on them and then ult, because I don't even have flash. Now, I know they know that they're coming up, that I'm coming up. And I'm just saying, like, what possibly could I do? So I notice, okay, here's Talia taking her Krugs. Amumu hops over the wall. But Talia is gone. Now he's fighting the Urgot, so I'm like, okay, I can come help with this. We'll see what we can do here. So, I ult the Urgot, he flashes while ulting, and I just use my W to get on top of him to make sure I get the kill. I want no bullshit. Like, that's what I meant. Like, okay, I ult first, and then I can use my W as either maybe do I need it for the escape, or could I use it to be a little more aggressive? That's kind of what I meant. Like in that situation, like, okay, he probably would have died to the proc, but I wanted to be absolutely sure that he would die. So, I'm watching what's going on here. Good for the Twitch. He got a kill. But mostly, you know, it's just about... yeah, I was expecting the Talia to come in. Mostly push wave, and let's see what happens next. So here, I fuck up pretty hard. Well, I don't fuck up, but... like, I get the kill. It's just, it's not the most clean. It's like, cause there, that's just being a straightforward Zed, right? Like, there's the difference between doing Urgot, what I did to Urgot, and doing what I did to Talia. Having to flash, then W onto the Talia, and then ult her. Well, I only have one escape now, so I do have to get the kill. I do get the kill, but I end up having to die for it. Like I just will end up dying for it because I've exhausted everything just for the Talia. But I'm thinking, okay, it's not the end of the world. Not entirely. Kayle is down. She's 1-4, down in farm. Urgot's 4-4-0. So it's kind of bad. But Kayle can carry a game. My assumption being. I see Urgot, and I don't care. I just walk away. W away! Since he can't get close enough to use his E on me. So it's kind of a whatever type of thing. So since I know two of them are there, I just place a ward here so I can go and maybe see if I can get a pick off somewhere. I know Akali's in this bush. I purposely walk into it. Ult her. And get the kill. Just using my WS. Maybe I need to escape. Now I can just run away. And boop. Thank you, Amumu. You're very helpful. And that's a triple. Well, that's a double kill. But if Amumu didn't show up, I probably wouldn't have turned onto the Talia. I mean, I could have, but, you know, I felt pretty alone. But since I saw Amumu coming forward, a simple kill. So I'm 12-2-1. I have 121 farm. It's not the most farm in the game, but definitely better than Akali. She is far behind. And I just saw Urgot moving around, so I thought maybe if he's coming through here, I could cut him off or something. Maybe. But no, since he goes up that way and I know Dragon's coming up, better to just go after the Dragon, especially because there's Mountain. That will help us out quite a bit. You know, give Amumu more defenses. It'll give everyone more defenses, really. Just make us that little bit extra tougher. Plus, it also means they won't have it, so my lethality is just more effective. So I'm just walking around because, you know, vision is important. Now, they knew I was probably going to come in there. Well, maybe not knew. They probably had vision. But this is the time to fight. Now here, I don't want to go onto the Urgot, so I run away. Now is the time to fight. I lied. Now is not the time to fight. Now is the time to retreat like a little bitch. Now here, I fuck up pretty badly. I use my I use my I accidentally activate my W. I double tap it, so I port over to it, so I don't have that escape anymore, that potential escape. And I didn't fully realize what was going on, but yeah, you're just not beating a Ashe with a Mortal Shield Bow. Like, you're just not with an Asher's Tooth. Like, I know there's a fuck up there since I accidentally ported. Because, like, what I could do is, like, okay, so I use my W, chunk her out without porting. And if she flashes away, I can just run the other direction. And if someone chases me, I can always bounce back to my shadow. And in that time, my cooldowns can come back up. And my cooldowns can come back up. That way I can use them for my ult. That was the idea. The execution was just shit. So now I was basically forced to commit because I just had no way to escape. So Muma's getting chased, and I'm thinking, okay, push the wave, kind of, sort of, but now the Ashe is exactly where I want her to be. So I put my W down, ult, and W away. So that's a shutdown from me, really big. And yeah, I'm just watching them walk away in this direction. I flash, and which is good. Use my slow. Use my E to slow. Well, the WE to slow, obviously. But now is the time to get some honey fruit, because maybe we can do something, but not likely. So I'm just waiting to see, like, maybe will someone come walk up there, but you know what? Let's not risk it. Let's not risk it. I got what I wanted. I got the Ashe shutdown. But now Talia's starting to get a bounty. 13-3-1. But my bot lane's 1-8, 0-5. Karma's literally contributed to nothing. Like, she finally gets an assist. Twitch has only been a part of 2 kills. He's down in farm to an extreme degree. Amumu's doing rather well for himself, but Kale is getting bullied into the ground. She got Rage Blade for some reason. You don't need to go Rage Blade. She should be going, like... She really should be going Riftmaker. Because, 1, Omnivamp. 2, the longer you're in a fight, you'll get true damage. You'll deal more damage. And part of that will be true damage, which she could... Oh, geez, she could really use. But, you know, she decides, no. How about no? So, we take a tower, and the dragon will be up in a minute. And I now have Collector, because I thought I wanted Collector for that extra tiny bit of insurance on getting a kill. Like, 1, it is lethality, but it's the chance for, you know, if my ultimate doesn't just kill them, like the Collector will. That's kind of what I wanted it for. Plus, it's 18 lethality. That's pretty good. So here, I want to test out, like, okay. I want to test out, can I kill this Urgot? And the answer to that question is no. No, I cannot. I was wondering, like, okay, could I have maybe used my W at that to also put out the damage? I mean, well, I did throw my W back, but I just didn't do shit for taking damage to him. So I'm like, okay, well, and all he has is a Thornmail. That's all he has, but that's still more effective than the what? 18, 18, 18. No, they all have 18. Oh, yeah. They all have 18 lethality. But still, I just... You know, additional gold is nice, and I just want to execute. Especially for Urgot. Urgot's ass is what I really wanted for, as well as, like, you know... As soon as I break the Mortal Shield Bow, you know, yeah. So I have currently 58 lethality. So I'm not sure if that I'm fully getting the lethality out of it, like the full benefit, because it is based off of level. So it's like I'm almost ignoring all of the thorn mail, but then that still leaves like the base 30% that he has. So looks like we're making a play towards Baron, which really more so, like, all I want to do is that was bad. All I want to do is make picks. But can we just can we backtrack and just go over how bad this was? So I W forward and I swap and I get hit by the Ash ult, and then I just take a pounding from the MF ult. If I had better timing, I could have actually avoided all of that and maybe still have been in the fight, but no. So we all get run down. Urgot uses his ult on Amumu, which doesn't do anything. But, you know, Kale's on top side. She got the inhibitor, so that's good. There's a flash from the Urgot. And Akali has a bounty now. So Mumu versus Urgot. Who wins? Don't know. Because the Talia interfered. Yay. So 14 kills and 5 deaths. I at least traded 1 for 1 in that fight, but it was a 4v5. And our team just gets shredded through like fucking butter. Twitch doesn't have a mythic item. Kale doesn't even have a mythic item. Now that she was in the fight anyway. Karma does next to nothing. Just like if nothing was a thing, if like nothing was actually tangible, Karma stands next to it just the entire time. And that's her contribution. So they clearly have vision in there. And MF is being a little douche. Just a little bit of a douche. All I wanted was to eat those honey fruits. And they're really trying to spot me out. Because obviously I am the biggest threat. So I see a potential Talia here that I might be able to kill. And I need to I need to replay because I don't know what the fuck happened there. I don't know what the fuck happened here. Ah, I know what happened. I was placing my W for safety, but I double tapped it. Because I tend to do that sometimes. And seriously, they hate me. And then I get hit by the Ash ult. So I'm like, fuck it. Let me just... Fuck it. Kill Akali. But now I don't have my W. So I have to flash to get onto Talia. But she has her, she has Azanya's. So, nothing I could do. In that situation. Now I'm thinking, okay. That sucked. You know what would have made that suck a little bit less? If we had our Kale. So now she has her Leeching Lair. Now. And yeah, she's managing to, you know, take towers, but because she doesn't, like, fight with us, this is just what happens. Urgot just has a huge item advantage over her. She doesn't have... She's not spiking. She's level 16 without her real spike. Like, Riftmaker is what makes her spike so hard. Not just the Nashers. But because she doesn't have that, because she's just been, you know, mindlessly farming away, and she's not even winning and, like, beating anyone in farm, really. Like, yeah, she is, but she's not at the same time. It's like, okay, you're not doing anything. It's like, it'd be better if you were actually with us in some shit. So I know So I'm trying to see if I can fight the Urgot again. And the answer is just no. My ultimate's a super low cooldown, 43 seconds. So I'm not worried about using it. I'm not really worried about using it. But just from that alone, I knew, like, okay. Okay. I need some penetration. Like, I need some penetration. Badly. We have their top inhibitor. Yes. But we need to do something a little bit more. But how do we do something a little bit more? Our Twitch has yet to, like, Kale's finally finished the Riftmaker. Finally, but let's see how well that's helping her. Currently, not at all. She has to flash. Talia flashes after her. And it's not helping her at all. It's like she needed this a long time ago to help her accelerate, but now that she's like level 16 with not even, is she level 16? Yeah, she's level 16 with only 3 items. Like, what's that even matter? What's that even supposed to mean? But here's the fight. And I'm pretty sure I thought I had ult. Pretty sure I had ult. Yep, I did. Like, we need to see what happens here again, because I don't even know what the fuck I was doing. I don't know why that happened. I mean, yeah, Amumu got a triple kill, but I fucked that up so hard. I just fucked that up so hard. I'm like, this is just stupid. This is dumb. Like, this is absolutely fucking dumb. So, I have the Last Whisper, I have the armor penetration, but I'm going Cyrilda's. Which, if you don't know, that's the armor penetration item that slows. Karma gets a shutdown on the Talia. That's cool. Doesn't really mean anything, but she does it. I'm trying to, like, yeah, Giant Slayer would be nice, but, like, that's not my only issue going on here. Kale could have survived. She had her ult. But I'm like, is the chance for crit really, like, I would have a 40% chance to crit. And it kind of be an item that's only going to be useful against the Urgot. Like, it's not really useful any other situation. Oh, like, look, there it is. So it gives crit damage, it gives, like, no attack damage, it gives penetration, and you deal up to 50% more damage against champions with max health, greater max health than you. Which is basically just the Urgot. So, it just didn't really feel like that's the penetration item that I should be going for. So instead, I am going to go with Cyrilda's Edge. Like, 40% chance to crit, like, sure, if that auto is lucky, well, maybe it'll work. But there's no guarantees. So this situation is just kind of 27 to 41. I am the most positive on our team by far. It's just me and Amumu that are actually able to do things. But just we can't rely on our top lane or our bot lane to do damage at all comparative to theirs. Like, I'm the most fed on the team. I'm not doing the most in terms of farm, but I am up there in farming, yet I'm still level 16, while level 18, level 7, even Kale's a higher level than me, so, like, things are not very, very good. So Ocean Drake is up soon, and I'm like, that's what I want to go for. Now Mumu is kind of doing things, and I just want to get that Talia, which is good. I get Talia, I get Ashe, and I don't get the MF, and then I die to the MF burn. Because of course I do. Yay. So I'm like, okay, Ocean Drake is up. Ocean Drake is up, that's... Like, at least we managed to take out three of them. But Urgot is alive. And I know Urgot could probably do something there. Kayla's finally joined the fray. But... Yep. Kale's finally joined the fray. But, they get 3 dragons now. 3 Ocean Drakes. 7.5% missing health every 5 seconds. If they get one more, that's 10% of their missing health every 5 seconds. On top of the healing that Soul grants. So this is not looking very well. It's not looking very good. I'm finally full items. I have Cyrilda's Grudge. It just gives more attack damage, and it also gives ability haste. Which, honestly, not too bad. Ability haste is still bugged. Really hate that. But I have 20 from here. That's another 20. That's another 20. So I have 60. 60 ability haste. Which really ain't bad at all. 24-second ult cooldown. Pretty good. 10-second W cooldown. 2-second. 4-second. Like, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. But I am just one man. So I'm thinking here, okay, I'm going to try split pushing. Talia is an absolute monster. Kale is just fucking useless, which is surprising to hear. Urgot is attacking me. So I'm trying out to see if I can kill him, but like, even with my penetration, just no, that's not happening. So now we're playing a game. We're playing a game of, hey, who can chase after who? I dodge his ultimate with a little sidestep. He jumps towards me. That's great, but he has flash, and fuck. My ultimate was almost up, and I was kind of waiting for that moment to do something, but yeah, no. I can't fight him. I just can't fight him at all. Like, even with the penetration, I still don't do jack for shit, man. Still don't do jack for shit to him. So it's like, okay, I can't fight Urgot. I can't fight him. He's too strong. Like, Kale kind of just fucked us. Like, Kale fucked us, Twitch fucked us. Like, top lane and bot lane just fucked us. Like, I roamed. I did roam. I roamed around, I got kills. I tried my best to, like, we put the Talia behind. We, punished her invades. It's like, yo. It was like, what do we do? What am I supposed to do? The answer is, I can't do anything. 17 kills, and I can't accomplish anything. So, that was a Zed game. If you enjoyed it, awesome. If you didn't, well, you've probably already clicked off. So you probably don't even hear me anyway. Shoop-a-loop bop doopity dabba-da-doop.